Hi, Christina from The Soul is Beautiful, and today I'm going to do an eyeshadow look with these beautiful colors right here, and then also a quick hack. So if you're joining on, be sure to, if you're catching it on the replay, be sure to do hashtag replay, just so I know that you joined on. Don't be afraid to comment if you have any questions or anything like that. Let me know that you're on the live. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, some of the colors that I have here are, we have Cupcake, Foxy, and Oak, Rigoletto, Philly, and then I also have Trust, because trust and believe, it's the bomb. Oh, and then, of course, my girl Glamazing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the base color, and I'm going to use my eyeshadow everything brush. I'm going to start off with actually Oak. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. I like to do my eyeshadow first because if I try to do my makeup first, we have some falling out. Oh, also, if you hear some background noise, that's my 1-year-old son joining on with us and playing in the background. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that first color. And that was Oak, okay? And then right up here, right underneath my brow, I'm going to go ahead and do Cupcake. Cupcake's that very, very light color. Just a nice color to help to accentuate your brow. Okay, and it just kind of helps, you know, I don't know, it accentuates your brow. It just helps the look to come together. I always like to do a lighter color there. Then, okay, on my first crease color, I'm going to go ahead and go with Rigoletto. This is my jam. I love, 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 love this color. I don't know if you can see it real well. It's very, very pretty. It's a shimmer. So I'm going to go, since I'm a hooded eye girl, I gotta go a little bit higher than my natural crease, because if I went right in that crease, that's what you would see. And so in other words, you would see nothing. So you have to go a little higher just to make sure that you can see the beautiful colors when you have a hooded eye. And if you don't know what a hooded eye is, it's whenever your top part of your eyelid kind of hangs over the rest of your eyelid, so your crease is kind of hiding in there. It's like hooded. I don't. So, all right, back to it. Oh, hold on. Mom emergency. He's stuck in the door. Come here, Stink. Come on. Sometimes his walker gets stuck. Hold on, son. You don't have enough nuts. There you go. Sorry, guys. Hashtag mom life. All right. Back to it. Okay, Rigoletto. Rigoletto, if you're just joining on with me, these are the colors I'm going to be using on my eyes. I'm also, after the live, I'll go ahead and put that in the description. Right now, if you click on my nose, you'll see a description, and that's how you'll see the colors after I finish this live. I should have done it before, but I didn't, so you will see it. I will put it in there. Okay, so I'm blending with this first color, and this is Rigoletto. And like I was saying, I really love this color. I know it's really weird, but for some reason it reminds me of leather. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. One more second, hold on. How about I hook Now it's connected. Sorry, his toy keeps on falling as well. All sorts of mommy emergencies right now. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so Rigoletto right up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and do some little circular motions to help to blend that color out. And you can already like just see it. I don't know, it just stands out so much, but in such a good, beautiful way. All right, okay, the next crease color that I'm gonna go ahead and do is gonna be Trust. This one is a lot darker, so I'm gonna go ahead and lightly go into that one, tap it off, so I don't have too much fallout, and go a little bit lower. Okay. You can do the windshield wipers, you can do circles, but the main thing is that you want to make sure it's blended out. Because if you see definitive or distinctive lines, it doesn't look as smooth and polished as if everything just, you know, fades together well. Okay, I am going to go ahead and go with a little bit of the Rigoletto, a little bit more, until I'm happy with the colors. Okay, a little bit more. All right, and just to finish that look, I'm gonna go back in the Cupcake, kind of mesh that in together, and then the last step is gonna be, I'm gonna use the BFF, which is one of the, oh no, this one's the Blend and Tap, sorry, Blend and Tap. One of the newer brushes. I like this side because it just fits perfectly in the center. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the shimmer, which is Foxy. She's a foxy lady. And just go ahead and dip right to where your, you would go ahead and put it right wherever your pupil is. So like right in the middle, and just pop that little dot of color, little shimmer, just brings that attention right to your eyes. Okay, so real pretty, right? Then I like to always get underneath. Kind of smokes out the look, makes it look a little sexy. First, I'm going to go ahead and go in with, let's see. Let's go ahead and go with Oak. Oak was this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish off the corner with the Rigoletto, which is that one. Okay, so a nice brown type of look. So just getting right underneath. I just love how it looks whenever it just, I don't know, just smokes it out. And then about halfway, and then to the corner, so it kind of ties into that look. All right, a little bit more. Okay, and then just to darken up that last little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Trust again, and just get that outer V, just to darken it up a little bit, because trust and believe, it is great. And then just blend it out, and then that pretty much is done, other than the inner corner. All right, and so just blend it. Little circular motions, could do the windshield wipers. Just making sure everything is nice and uniform. That the eyes look more like twins than just cousins. So it's all matchy-matchy. All right, let's see. Okay. Hold on one second, just blending that out. Hold on one sec, guys. What's the matter, love? What's the matter? Come on. Let's get this off. Okay. There you go. Okay. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Oh, the life of a mom. All right. Now where was I? Okay, so just making sure everything's even Stevens, and he is not having this live today. I am so sorry, guys. Hold on one sec. Ronnie Roo, come over here. You want some snackies? Come here. Come here. Mama's almost done. Maybe like 10 more minutes. Okay. All right. Back to the blend and tap. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Glamazing and get that inner corner. Okay. I like to use the little dome side. Hold on one second. Something. Little notification came up. Okay. Dip into the dome side and just put it right, just pop it right in that corner and just boom. It just, Glamazing is my girl. She is bomb. She just makes everything just pop. Have a little fallout, but that's okay because I'm going to do my makeup class. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and put on some falsies. I'm going to use Napa, and it's by Chelsey Smith Cosmetics. This was the bougie box. It has 4 different sets. I'll put the link below after the live. Okay. So the very first thing you have to do when you're putting on falsies is put the glue on and let it sit for about, I'd say about a minute. You want to make sure it gets tacky. If it doesn't, it's just going to slide all over your eyes and it's going to be a hot mess. So that is what I'm going to do. And then in the meantime, so there's no dead space on this live, I'm going to go ahead and darken my eyebrows. Fill those in. When you're applying, I'm using the Duo eyelash glue. I like it. It's got a nice little wand that you can go ahead and apply. You want to make sure to put a little bit extra on the tips because that's where your lashes would come up if they did. This lash is pretty good. Most of the time, the lashes I put on don't come up. Okay. And I'm just going to set that off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and glue up the next one so they can both sit while I just quickly do my brows real quick. All right. So applying that on the lash line of it, putting a little bit extra right here on the sides. Okay. Boom. Set it to the side. Okay. Ooh, I got a new brush. If I could find it. Here we go. It's the Know Your Angles brow brush. And so that part is where you would go ahead and put your brows on. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Trust, which was that darker color, and just fill in my brows a little bit. Okay, I'm going to kind of look down into the natural mirror because it's a little harder to do in the phone. Okay, and this brush is great. Well, all of the brushes are great because they have 2 ends, so it's like you're getting 2 brushes for the price of 1. But another good thing about it is that it has this little spoolie. So if you have like lash extensions, you can brush out your lashes. You can even, you know, go ahead and tame your eyebrows. If you've got nice, big, bushy eyebrows. I'm a little jelly, but okay. I don't ever have to do that. Because mine are just kind of like, they're there. They're not like, you know, super thin or anything, but You gotta work with what you got. Okay, so eyelashes should be semi-tacky. All right, and just gonna grab it. I grab it with my dominant hand. I do use a mirror because this is not phone friendly. Okay, and place it down as close to your natural lash line as possible. And then if it's tacky, it just kind of just, boom, adheres. If you didn't wait long enough, you'll know because they'll be sliding all over your eye. So you'll know that next time you have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, that's one. Okay, two is gonna be right here. I still go with my dominant hand, and this time I placed the back side on first. I don't know if you noticed, but on the other one I did the inner corner first. But I mean, you know, you just do whatever works for you as far as technique of putting that on. That's just how I found it easiest for me. And then you just kind of push down. Be sure to push down on the inner and the outer corners because, like I said, those are the parts that would most likely rise up throughout the day. We are like halfway through the day. I'm putting on my makeup way late. But, you know, hey, whatevs. And this one kind of rose up. So just placing it back down. The glue's still good, so it'll stick back on. All right. Okay, and if you were wondering, that one was Napa. And I don't sell this. This is completely, you know, non-biased, but I do really like her lashes. Chelsey Smith Cosmetics. So they're completely extra. They are some extra lashes, but I just, I get compliments every time I wear them, so, Okay. Yeah, he says, he concurs. Okay, so now moving on to the hack. These are my highlights. I use Mango. I know it looks dark, but it goes on really well. This is Sandy. This is my, I would say this is pretty much like my concealer. This is like my main foundation, if you're talking like in traditional terms. As far as mascara goes, it's not a traditional foundation. It's a cream foundation, and it just helps to bring just life to your face. Where regular foundations just kind of give you one-dimensional coverage. Just boom, it's all just flat. Where with mascara, you have that definition, that 3D cover, I mean that 3D look that, well, your face is 3D. It should be, you know, so should your makeup. I go ahead and start off with the detail hack. I use the smaller side and I dip into Mango, and you don't use a lot at all. Dip into Mango and I just put it on where I would need a little extra coverage. This makeup gives you a light to medium coverage, but is buildable. So you could definitely go ahead and go full coverage, or you could go very light coverage. That's the wonderful thing about this makeup. Once you put it on the skin, it just kind of melts. It's like butter. So I put it around my nose because I have a little redness there. Usually I have a little redness there. I don't today, but I'm just gonna, out of habit, put it there. And then just right here on the cheeks. All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get, this is the best brush ever. This is the B squared. I love it. I'm gonna use this side. It's so nice and fluffy. This side I'm gonna dip into Sandy, which, like I said, oh, let's see, you can't see, is my main, I would say my main highlight color. And just go ahead and apply it to where the contour is not going to go. You could apply it all over. I mean, you do you. This is just how I do my makeup. There's plenty of different techniques, plenty of different tricks that a lot of artists will do it differently. They'll use different brushes. But I mean, the cool thing is just the versatility. You can do it so many ways, perfect it just for how you do it. Okay. A little bit here. All right, and I just always like just the immediate difference that it makes. It's not like, it's not covering up my face so much that I'm like, wow, I don't even look like me anymore. It's just bringing some life to my face. The next thing is the contour. Are you stuck again, son? Hold on, his walker is stuck in the door. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. My son, he's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with Indigo. Indigo looks really, really dark. It looks dark, believe me, but I'm not that dark and it looks great on me. So, you know, it's scary in the tin, but beautiful on the skin. Okay, so I just go ahead and dip a little bit into the contour. I start off where my ear meets my head and I slip down. I have big cheeks, so I kind of do a Nike check. And do the other side. And it just helps to provide that definition. I have a very round face, so my cheekbones aren't prominent. But with this makeup, it helps to provide that little bit of definition that isn't necessarily, you know, standing out. So it helps to just chisel out my jaw. It helps to minimize my little chunky chin. And I love how I have big cheeks and I have dimples, and I love how it brings some life into those. It just all of a sudden it creates that shadow so you can see the dimples. I don't know, I love this makeup, guys. And you know, the main thing that I love getting on here is just sharing it with you guys. You know, it's how could you not whenever you love something so much? The next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is go into Frenchie. That is going to be my blush color. I'm going to pop it right there. And it just, the blushes are also, they're lip and cheek, so they can be used for both. Today I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to go ahead and put a different color. Usually I just go ahead and go with the same color I put on my cheek, I put it on my lip. But today I'm going to change it up. I'm going to put Hollywood on my lip, just so you can see what that looks like. Okay, and there's that. Also, you could go ahead and use the perfector sponge to kind of just push the product into the skin. It helps to remove if you put too much, because that's always something that a lot of beginners, whenever they're putting on the makeup, will put a little too much on. And that the perfector sponge is like a nice little fluffy cloud. It's softer than any of the other beauty blenders that I've seen out there. Okay, also I'm gonna contour my nose. Totally forgot about it, but saw my nose and was like, oh, gotta contour it real quick. And just like that, my nose is contoured. A little bit more right there. Just kind of helps to slim my schnoz down. Give it a little bit more to a little shorter, not so bulbous look. All right. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. First, I'm gonna line them. Looking for my blush real quick. The multitasker. Love this in. Perfect for lining your lips. Going to go in my Indigo, and this I'm gonna look off camera. Okay, and then Hollywood. Hollywood is this pink right here, but it's got like a kind of a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's very, very pretty. I haven't put it on my lips in a long time, so this will be new to both of us. you know, like I just get in a groove, and I love Frenchie so much that I'm like, you just go with what you love. But with makeup, it's so fun to just try different things out. Okay. All right. Hi guys. Hi Julie. Hi Kathy, if you're on. Oh, I think they just popped off. They're like, oh my goodness, you saw me. I see you watching me watch you. No. Thank you guys for even just stopping in just to even take a peek. Okay, so let me just look real quick into the mirror. See if I'm need to do anything else. I need to deepen it up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. What, Stinker? Okay, that's better. Last I'm going to go ahead and put on Illuminator, which was Glamazing. The one that I put in the inner corner. I'm going to go ahead and grab the BFF and first go with the bigger side, dip it into Glamazing, get it right here. Okay, I like to then go in with the smaller side. I like to get a little bit right under the brow. You can get it right above the brow because that, like, the light hits like right there. Okay, you can go down your nose. And like I did, I went in the corner earlier, but just revisit it. Okay, I went down my nose. You can get Cupid's bow. And then last but not least, you can pop some right in the center. You can just see how it just brings it all to life. Okay. I'm trying to think, do I want Bella bronzer? I think a little bronzer would be good. This is Bella bronzer. You can go with the fluffy side of the B squared. You can just kind of squeeze her, tap her in, and it's different than the contour. The contour provides that shadow. The bronzer provides the warmth. So it makes it look like you have sun, because this girl needs some sun and has not got sun in a long time. And then you can even get some on your neck. And then now I just look like I've got like a little bit of a tan, which is good because I don't like that orangey, like too much bronze look. So I think it's just enough. Then I go ahead and spray with the Stay Spray to make sure that, well, that it stays, you know. Okay, and then you just let it dry off. I love you, Stinker. Sorry. I see him just staring at me. He's like, Mom, are you done yet? All right. Then after that, I go ahead and dip into a setting powder. I used my setting powder that comes, well, that mascara makes, which is Vanilla Dust, at the first mascara party that I had. So I'm going to go ahead and go with my Peach Perfect. It's by Too Faced. It's a real thin powder. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and use the big fluffy side that I just used for the bronzer. You don't have to really clean it off if you don't want to. And just kind of put it to where you'd get a little shiny. Also helps to give you that matte look. Any loose powder would do. You could do Bare Minerals. You could do, you know, anything that you can find at the store. Like Airspun. A lot of girls swear by Airspun. It's like $6 or something at Walgreens or Walmart. and just helps to, a translucent powder just helps us set it so it's not shiny. But if you like that dewy look, you could have just left it alone. Do I want to wing it? I wish I had some comments so I could determine if I want to wing it or not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it alone. I think it's good just like that. So, geez. No, I'm not gonna wing it. All right. Well, this is the look. It's very pretty, right? Like kind of a bronzy, brassy look. I dig it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, the soul is beautiful. Let it shine.